I know how it feels. And recently, I've been feeling this way quite a lot. Now, I want to tell anyone who's watching this, don't worry, I'm fine. And I have a way to bring myself out of this. But I just feel the sudden instinct to just tell anyone who needs this because it breaks my heart to think about this, but someone feels like this every single day, maybe every single minute or second. I want to say to the person who's watching this, you're not alone. I truthfully know what it's like when life just weighs on you too much and you feel like there's no reason anymore. I don't know if this has reached the right people, but I really hope it does. I'm not going to edit this out because it's a vulnerable video and I think that every single piece of information is valuable, so I'm just going to say it straight up. Are you okay? Seriously, honey. Has anyone asked you? Have you eaten today? Have you been taking care of yourself? I'm not just a cliche YouTuber. I'm someone who genuinely cares. Making a video like this was simply a choice of mine. But even so, I feel like everyone needs to be checked every once in a while. I know it hurts. I know life can feel challenging. But we just have to keep going. So, I just want to tell you that you're not a waste of space. You're a real human being who has feelings. And recently, I've been feeling this way. So whenever I make vulnerable videos like this in particular, it's because I feel it. So I just want to share what I'm feeling. That's usually why I don't really cut it out, because I just feel like it's me being genuine. I try to be genuine as I can in my videos, but you can't force something vulnerable. So yeah, I get it. Expectations are hard. People always want you to do something. Maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe there's something you wanted and you're not getting it. Maybe you remember the past, what went wrong, what could have been done. Let me just tell you, life is not in our control. Sometimes we have to surrender. And I don't mean surrender our lives. I mean surrendering, knowing that we can't do anything else. And it's okay. You don't have to keep going. You don't have to fight yourself. You can just live as a human being. It's okay. You've done your best, right? If you haven't done your best and you feel like you could do better, that's amazing. But please, know that you're loved. I get it. Life can sting, and it feels like everything is just becoming too much. But I'll be sad if you're gone. I will. And feeling this way, no one talks about how bad it is. No one talks about how hard it is to be alive, especially when you think like this. One thing I want to say is I'm glad you're here. Genuinely. Thank you. You make my channel even more special than it already is, just by you being here. I know it's strange. It's like I know I'm speaking to a human being, even though I'm just talking to my screen. But it feels like I'm cheering myself up somehow, because I'm speaking to a wonderful individual. So yeah, life definitely weighs on us. But there's always something out there. There's always a wonderful moment to look forward to. There's always a moment in life where you can say, I made it, even when you thought you couldn't. Things hurt. Everything hurts. But at the same time, this pain is temporary compared to the lifelong regret of not doing stuff. I really hope you take care of yourself, dear soul. Whoever is watching this, I really hope you take care. You're loved. I really hope this makes you happy. I really hope you smile. I really hope that this makes you think about even one good thing in your life. And I really pray that you find reasons to keep going. Life isn't easy. Life is never easy for anyone. And if you feel like you've not got anything figured out, no one does. I don't know how many people tell you this, But no one has anything figured out. Even those who look happy, they have something going on. You're not the only one who's struggling. There are struggles that others have. Your feelings are valid. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be appreciated. You can even share your stories in my comments. I would love it if you guys connected with one another. I'm very open to that. And it makes me happy that people connect. And even though things are difficult, I know you've got this. I'm not trying to just BS around here. I know what it's like. And I'm feeling it right now. But we're getting through this together, okay? Not just making this random topic. I feel this topic so hard. But I want to overcome it with you. Because what better way to talk about something than just being in that state itself? Unintentionally, of course. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this unicorn, but hey, sometimes like life, you just have to keep going. Even if you don't know where you're going, you just have to keep going. And you find yourself in a much more promising position when you keep moving forward. No one tells us life is easy, but that doesn't mean that we can't make it more enjoyable for ourselves. There's always someone who cares. There's a passion out there for you. There's something that you have to search for. But honey, you have to take initiative. You have to stop making excuses and realize you have to let go of that pain. The one that stops you from being the beautiful butterfly you're bound to be. When you always want to stay a caterpillar, you'll never know how much you can fly, how incredible you can be. I don't care if anyone finds this corny. Right now, I'll be as corny as I like. Usually, I'm much more unfiltered than this, but I feel like this is for a vulnerable audience. So I just had an instinct that someone might need this. So yeah. I really hope you're okay. Please take care of yourself. I hope you know that you are the one who can help yourself. Genuinely. Realm of escalation. Vital energy. Whoopsies. No. Oh man. No. Wait, sorry. I'm just trying to do this quest. You never know how incredible you can be. Honestly. Life isn't easy for anyone. So you can stop the, oh, I'm supposed to enjoy life act. No. It's tough. But even so, we have to keep going. Because we need to. If we just stop there, life is not going to wait for us. As I've said before, life is ruthless. Life is something that doesn't wait for us to be ready. And storms don't wait for us either before they hit us. So I want you guys to know that you're capable of moving forward. I don't want this to just be a cheer up video. I want this to be something that reminds people who the fudge they are. You know what I'm saying? So I really do hope that this makes you happy. And I hope that this instills hope in people. Because there's always a reason to keep going. There's always something to appreciate. There's always something that you wish you could see if you were alive. And the only way you can tell is by being alive. And I know it's a very deep topic, but I just felt the urge to make it. And I am struggling with these feelings as well. But I'm okay. I'm reminding myself that it's just a storm, it will pass. But simultaneously, I remind myself that I'm capable and I'm someone who likes to find some positivity. I want to change my life for the better. I don't want to be someone who always focuses on the miserable aspects. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're strong and you deserve to be cared for. If people mistreated you, if you felt like life was abusing you, it's not because you quote unquote deserve it. Life can be like that sometimes, but at the same time, only you can change it. Are you gonna be the tragic character you were promised to be? Or are you gonna change the script and turn that pain into something memorable? And I mean it, not something that's like, okay, I've been through pain, that's it. I turn this pain into honor. Because that's one mentality to have that can serve you in the long run. But yeah, I really don't know how many people actually need to hear this, in the sense that who actually comes across this video, but I do hope that people benefit from this. And it's not just about making a video that's vulnerable and hoping someone finds it good. It's understanding that things can be difficult and everyone needs a nudge every once in a while. So here's a piece of advice that I'd like to say before ending this off. You don't have to always stalk someone, quote unquote. You don't have to always see what they're up to. But every now and then, be sure to ask someone if they're okay. I think this is a very, what's the word? It's a very neglected question nowadays because it sounds too basic. And I'm not saying you need to pry into people's lives, but even if you feel a slight inkling that someone's not okay, try to go a little bit deeper and say, are you sure? Or I'm here if you need to have a talk. You don't have to force anything, but that shows that you care. Because nowadays people hide everything internally. And then suddenly you hear news that someone, just didn't do well and things get hard. So that's the one thing I would like to say. If there's one thing you can take from this video, check in with yourselves and also with the people around you. Try to care as much as you can. People are temporary, people are valuable, you are temporary, you are valuable, and I really hope you're okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.